I am in Pyhä, Finland, about to snowboard at my first resort, and you are coming with me.
Need to relax. Bad start. Oh, fucking hell.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. If you have seen the shorts here recently, or if you've seen the videos on Instagram and TikTok, you have seen I have kickstarted a new project called Project Freeride, my unfiltered pursuit of what it means to follow your North Star. And in my case, it's a story of self-discovery and resilience, of going from an absolutely zero with no experience on a snowboard to adept backcountry steeps mountain rider. Basically, I am in Pyhä, Finland, because after my 2-day courses in the UK of learning to snowboard, I needed to develop my skills and build confidence on riding Piste runs. In terms of the resort, it's as any other various leveled runs for various riders of all abilities, shapes and sizes. My goal here is to go from blues to reds and potentially get an off-piste guided tour at the end of the week. Pyhä specifically and the rest of Finland is a great place to learn because the fells are a little bit more forgiving as opposed to mountains, but snow should not be underestimated nonetheless. If I don't feel comfortable riding reds, or if I don't get off-piste, that is not the end of the world. I'm still absolutely stoked to be here, and I'm so glad I was able to come and snowboard before the end of the season in a place that has actual snow. Now, if you like the video, please like and follow along, and don't forget to hit subscribe. Let's go.
Yeah, nervous. Very nervous. That's a blue. Yeah, this is a green apparently.
You want to get to a red?
That's a plan. Nice and easy. Woo! There we go. There we go. A bit more speed. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Jesus. Woo. Ah. Oh, fucking hell. On the first run, I was immediately humbled. I guess it really pays to have a consistent practice, and because I'm still at the beginning and I've only done it technically twice, even though it was for 10 hours altogether, that I still don't have that kind of muscle memory, you could say, from actually snowboarding. So coming onto this slope, I was extremely nervous, and I was not sure if I could make it to the bottom safely. Shoulder is killing. The rest of the day I'm going to take it very easy. That slam was just a reminder to slow down, and that the journey is in fact a long one and I can't rush it. So I am going to take it easy. I'm going to work on my heel side, toe side edges a bit more. I just get a little bit more confident with turning. So yeah. Yeah, a bit more practice. Oh my god!
The project itself is not just about snowboarding. For me, it's about sharing a story of self-discovery and resilience, and how pursuing snowboarding will not only take me to epic places, but learn more about the person I am, who I was, and who I aim to be. Basically, I'm exploring how pursuing something I've always wanted to do will positively impact me, my lifestyle, and those around me.
One thing that I realised from just those first sessions is that I'm a little bit afraid to go fast. When I'm going fast, I'm like shit. Yeah, that was so sick.
Before coming to Finland, I only stepped foot on a snowboard twice before. Every time I strap in now, I do feel nervous because the feeling and body mechanics are still quite new to me. So my aim for this day was to just be out on the slopes, to get confident in riding without thinking too much about the technique, to just have fun turning left and right and carving it as best I can. And I feel as though I definitely accomplished that today.
Finally completed my first blue run. A little bit icy, but oh my god. So sick. Let's see how we do tomorrow.
Once again, I was put in my place by the universe, unintentionally of course. It seems as though the theme of this project should be humility and not snowboarding, because I am learning a lot of life lessons about patience. That said, yesterday was successful though, despite the slam, and I am feeling the confidence now. I spent a lot of time going back to the basics, just taking it easy, so I'm building and building and building. I feel as though I was getting in my head a lot, so I needed to release that. And now, because I'm feeling that confidence, it is the day I am going to try a red run, even if I just edge it down.
Man, I'm so frustrated with how this morning turned out. I And then like the first 200-300 meters, I just slammed like 5 or 6 times. I just couldn't find my feet, and I think that shook my confidence. Did hope to do some red runs this afternoon, because yesterday went so well. I feel as though I've taken like 10 steps backwards. So I'm going to break for lunch. I'm going to take a longer lunch and try rest, because I need to slow down, I need to relax. And then coming back after lunch, hopefully I'll stick to the shorter runs, the blue runs, the wider runs, to get that repetition, to get that muscle memory back on form, and then we'll see how we go. And with every lesson, you can't run before you can walk, and I think that is so appropriate for snowboarding. Because I came into this week with such an obsession to progress, it was kind of tainting the actual riding experience. I found myself getting in my head way too much. So during lunch, I literally had to stop and tell myself that I'm here to have fun and that everything else on top is just a bonus. I legit just needed to tell myself to chill the fuck out. Honestly, you'll be surprised at how beneficial taking a break is when you are getting frustrated with the goal you are trying to attain. There's no point forcing something that isn't feeling right at the end of the day. So with this little mini spiritual awakening, I was able to realign myself with the day's goal, which was to ride a red run. This bit is not so bad. Oof, that's okay. It's okay. Can't see the slope. You got this. That is not so bad at all. Oh my god. That's it. Lean. Look. Woo! Jesus. Nice. Nice and controlled. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I did it. Ooh. Oh my god, that was so sick. I had one wobble, but totally fine.
Yeah?
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Oh my god. Just completed my first red run. Oh my god. The progression is like a step change, honestly. Every day I'm seeing massive improvements, and I think that's partly to do with confidence. Today was a little bit of a lesson just to take it slow, ease into it, and build and build and build. So that was huge. I had one wobble, but I did it. I was fairly confident coming down. I just breathed through it, just reminded myself that yeah, I got this. Remember the technique as best as possible, but tried to remain in that flow state, which was essential, because this morning I found when I had those wobbles, those smashes, those crashes, is that I was overthinking too much. So this time I just tried to let it all go, release the attachment, and just come down at my own pace in my own time, making the turns, and I did it.
Funnily enough, we are in Pyhä over the Freakend weekend, which is a free riding festival, and this is what the whole week has been working towards. I am heading off-piste on a guided tour. Very excited, although slightly nervous. I have been laying down some blues and red runs over the past couple of days. Quite confidently, to be honest. I feel as though the skill set is there, but of course off-piste is something completely new, completely different. The snow is different, it's not groomed, it's not the conditions that I'm used to riding, so going forward I am very nervous for this, but also super excited. I'm going to release all attachment to this. On this trip I have been humbled so many times and eaten snow quite frequently. I've got a bad injury on my shoulder currently, and my coccyx is starting to feel the bruising. But what is snowboarding without a few falls? Hopefully on the free ride tour I'll be absolutely fine though. Let's get into it. Now before we get off piste, I just wanted to shout out this board I rented real quick. Renting a board is serious potluck and most of the time they're battered and bruised, but this directional camber from Burton has been so good to ride and I 100% feel as though I've progressed faster because I've been riding this. Yet learning to ride I should probably start with the basic flat top and twin edge, but I felt that this board, even though it has been testing me, has been a good challenge so far. After reading the specs online, this thing says it was built for free riding, so I should hold up very well when riding off piste.
The lady just said, "Are you confident riding black runs?" And I didn't say anything, so I'm going to talk to the instructor and see what his opinion is, because I was told absolutely suitable for beginners, so we'll see.
Just wait, fill up the batteries.
So you should like that, and then this one. Yes. Send mode. Yep.
Perfect.
Are you?
Yes.
Beginning about the stance width? It looks a bit wide.
Okay.
It's good for stability in the beginning, but it will lock your rotation.
After sorting out the technical issue, we didn't waste any time getting off piste, and even though I was slightly intimidated by the other riders, it was reassuring to be riding with mountain guides and ex-racers who were really kind and genuine people, offering really sound advice which helped with raising confidence levels. Even though I was nervous and a little bit shaky on the board coming into this, slowly but surely I was realising how fun it can be to ride off piste.
You can still get a grip. Slope goes like this, so we can now use the areas between the turns. There might be a bit more softer snow when we go down.
One thing that I was really struggling to get used to was just the variation in snow conditions. 1 minute it was icy, 1 minute it was really deep snow, and then there was rocks, there was bumps, there was hurdles to jump over, but slowly but surely I was getting there.
I'm still a little bit nervous, so
But it's going well.
yeah.
I think one of the major reasons why I decided to come to Pyhä to try snowboarding off piste for the first time was just the accessibility. I knew places in Finland like this are very accessible for beginner riders going off piste for the first time. The experience is very gradual, there's not much danger apart from trees of course, but nonetheless you can get into it with ease and progress at your own rate.
Siivun, mutta katelkaa vähän tähän.
Completed the first descent, and oh my god, I've just fallen in love with snowboarding even so much more now. The trees were not a challenge, but actually helped because I was focused on looking where I was going. It improved my riding so much more just going down there. We started off icy at the top, got to more powdery snow towards the bottom. Oh my god, every run, every bit, every step of the way, I've just enjoyed this journey so much, and I'm really stoked to be doing more this afternoon. To be honest, I thought I was coming down backcountry. I didn't realise that I would be on a black run by the end of today. Jesus Christ. Oh, here goes nothing. Ooh, shit.
Wee.
Hey!
To be faster, you can do that.
Straight down.
I didn't realise we were doing that today. I thought we were doing backcountry for beginners. I guess that's really good to learn the black slope. So sketchy on the way down, though I did fall for most of it. I'm not scared to do it again. The instructors, the guides are really confident in the skills that they've seen in me, so they wouldn't have taken me there if they didn't think I had the potential to pull it off, which is absolutely crazy. 2 weeks ago I wasn't even snowboarding, now on a black run. Wow, it's crazy. This journey has been such a steep one, and I'm really excited to do more.
Things took a turn towards the end of the session and literally Tyler got an injury on the last run, which was so unlucky because it wasn't even on a black slope. After having lunch and a couple of hours break, it was back out one more time to end the day with some of those harder lines we were trying earlier on. One thing I've faced with starting snowboarding is that I don't actually have any friends to ride with. Already within half of a day, riding with these people in Finland has been so progressive, and it kind of goes without saying that if you want to be good at something, you need to be doing it with people better than you, and the guys in this group were so open and kind. It just reassured me, and I kind of felt like I actually belonged in the snowboarding community, which added to my self-belief massively.
Can't believe we just came down that.
Of course, we were back to my arch nemesis by the end of today, but I couldn't shake the feeling knowing what had happened on my first attempt.
This is the steepest part of the Pyhä Ski Resort.
And you've already done it. So
Yeah, kind of. Oh my god. A little bit, I'm just hesitant to make that turn. Yeah, I think because I slid on it last time as well, coming to it again was just like...
Yeah, it's just a headspace.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what an experience yesterday was. Unbelievable. Thrown completely in the deep end. Sink or swim was the theme of that afternoon, and I think I sank a little bit. I did try to do the black run a couple more times, but not to my satisfaction. I did make it down, but with a couple tumbles and falls, as you may have seen in this video. So today, it's been a down day. I decided to do some EFAT biking through the forest to join a guided tour there with Bliss Adventure. Thank you very much, Art, for sorting that out. It's really nice to just change it up and change the pace. I feel as though yesterday was really overwhelming, so I needed to step back and relax. I'm going to do some night riding tonight because the resort doesn't close until 9 PM. Currently though, there's a couple more hours before the sun goes down, so I'm going to head out again on the snowboard and try to find some of those off-piste lines that we were riding yesterday. I have so much gratitude for coming to Pyhä. After my first sessions at the indoor slope in the UK, I was super nervous to come and ride in real snow, but now I feel as though most of that fear was all self-inflicted and it was all in my mind. From just a little bit of passion, dedication and persistency, I've been able to really excel in such a short amount of time, and this was a perfect place.
As you can see, the conditions are a little bit hard to ride in right now. Visibility is maybe 10 meters. About halfway down the fell though, it does get a little bit clearer, but I am now hesitant to do some off-piste riding, especially where we were yesterday, which is just over here. Oh my god, that was so sick. Alright, I think I'm going to leave the video there. I've had such a good time in Pyhä. It has been the most progressive 5 days of my entire life, even more so than the 2 5-hour intense days I did at the Chill Factor. Man, it's such a beautiful place. I've been here 3 times now. This is the first time I've really dedicated some time to snowboarding, and I've only been snowboarding 2 weeks as well. It's absolutely amazing the progression I've had. It's been a step change every day, and I absolutely cannot believe I was going down blacks. The guys really trusted in me. They gave me the confidence, and that really pushed me out of my comfort zone in a good way. So I've now found my limit. Now I can work towards that, touch the void, come back a little bit, and now keep pushing my limit to see how far I can get. And I'm really glad I was able to do this before the end of this season. I was really worried that I wouldn't be coming away, but I mean, Pyhä, Finland, Lapland, Northern Scandinavia, the season can last until the end of May sometimes if the weather's good. So if you guys that are watching want a last minute spring break, ski holiday, snowboard holiday, come to Pyhä. It is beautiful. And I just want to thank Tyler as well, my partner, for coming with me on this trip and helping me document my progression. Without her sending it on the blues on the first day, it wouldn't have given me the confidence to just take off. This trip has been my first time riding on real snow, if I hadn't said that already. The progression has been real. I'm really excited to take this further. Hopefully I can do more of this towards the end of spring and through the off season as well. We'll see. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please hit like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be sharing more about my journey through my YouTube shorts and on Instagram and TikTok as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.
Can you get up?
Oh my god.